let's talk about mathematics. Come on. Let's use factoring to find the roots. Factoring. My example is x squared minus 9x plus 14 equals 0. Then the factor for this equation is x minus 2 then times x minus 7 equals 0. Then find the roots. So x minus 2 is equal to 0. Then transpose the 2. So x is equal to 2. Then x minus 7 equals 0. X is equal to 7. So the roots are 2 and 7. The second example is x squared plus 3x minus 10 equals 0. Then the factor for this equation is to find the factor for 10. Then the factor for 10 to get the answer of 3 and 10, 2 and 5. So x plus 5 times x minus 2. So equals to 0. Then find the roots. X plus 5 equals to 0. Then transpose. X is equals to negative 5. X minus 2 is equals to 0. Then transpose again. X is equals to 2. Then the roots are negative 5 and 2. And our next topic is quadratic function. Our example is x squared plus 7x plus 6 is equals to 0. Then let's use the quadratic formula, which is x is equals to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Then our a is 1. Then our b is 7. Then our c is 6. Then x is equals to negative 7 plus minus square root of 7 squared minus 4 times 1 times 6. Then over 2, 1. Then x is equals to negative 7 plus minus square root of 7 times 7 is equals to 49 minus 4 times 1 times 6 is equals to 24 over 2 times 1 is equals to 2. Then x is equals to negative 7 plus minus square root of 25 because 49 minus 24 is equals to 25 over 2. Then x is equals to negative 7 plus minus, then the square root of 25 is 5, then over 2. So our x1 is equals to negative 7 plus 5 over 2 equals negative 7 plus 5 is equals to negative 2 over 2. Then our x sub 1 is negative 1. Then x sub 2 is equals to negative 7 minus 5 over 2. Then negative 7 minus 5 is equals to negative 12 over 2. Then negative 12 divided by 2 is equals to negative 6. Then our roots are negative 1 and negative 6. Second example is x squared plus 10x plus 16. Then for the a is equals to 1. Then for the b is 10. Then for the C is 16. So let's use the quadratic equation, quadratic formula. So x is equals to negative b plus positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So let's substitute. So negative 10 positive negative square root of 10 squared minus 4 times 1, or the C is 16 times 16 over 2, then A is 1. So negative 10 positive negative square root of 10 times 10 is equals to 100 minus 4 times 1 is equals to 4. Then 4 times 16 is 64 over 2 times 1 is equals to 2. So negative 10 positive negative square root of 100 minus 64 is equals to 36. Then over 2. Then negative 10 positive negative ang square root sa 36 is 6, then over 2. So the x sub 1 is negative 10 plus 6 over 2. So negative 10 plus 6 is negative 4 over 2. So negative 2. So x sub 2 is negative 10 minus 6 over 2 is equals to negative 10 minus 6 is negative 16 over 2. So negative 16 over 2 is equals to negative 8. So x sub 1 is negative 2 and x sub 2 is negative 8. Completing the square. Our first example is x squared plus 12x plus 20, then x squared plus 12x. Then let's find a square that if you add that numbers or will be the sum is 12. So I chose 36. Then equals, then transpose this one, so negative 20 plus also in this side 36. So let's factor this equation, or the factor is x plus 6 squared, then equals negative 20 plus 36 is 16. So square root to get the squared, so cancel x plus 6 is equals to the square root of 16 is positive negative 4. So our x sub 1 is 6 plus 4 is equals to 10. Then our x sub 2 is transpose again, so negative 6 minus 4. So negative 10. A little correction, so negative pala ito. So negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. So our x sub 1 is negative 2 and our x sub 2 is negative 10. Then number 2 example is x squared plus 10x plus 16. So x squared plus 10x. Let's find also a number that's squared. Then if you add these numbers, the answer will be 10. So I chose 25. So equals, then transpose this 16. So negative 16 plus 25. So let's factor this one. So x plus 5 squared equals negative 16 plus 25 is equals to 14. 14? Eh, no. 9. So, let's square root. So, cancel. So, x plus 5. Then, the square root of 9 is 3. Positive, negative 3. So, our x sub 1 is x plus 5. X is equals to 5, negative 5 plus 3 is equals to negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Our x sub 2 is transpose again, so negative 5 minus 3 is equals to negative 8. So our x sub 1 is negative 2 and our x sub 2 is negative 8. Common product. So the first example is x squared plus 5x plus 6. So the sum, then the product. Then the sum is 5. Then change the operation, so negative 5. Then the product is 6. Then the second example is x squared plus 10x plus 25. So the sum is opposite sign, so negative 10, then 25. Then for number 3 is x squared minus 14x minus 25. So the sum is, the opposite sign is 14, then the product is negative 25. Then the last example is x squared minus 36x minus 65. So the sum, opposite sign 36. So product is negative 65. Topic is given the roots, find the quadratic function. Number 1 example is 7 and 12. So to find the sum is 7 plus 12 is equals to 19. Then 7 times 12 for the product, so 84. Then our equation is x squared minus 19x plus 84. Our second example is 5 positive negative 5 square root of 5. So to find the sum is 5 positive negative 5 square root of 5 plus 5 positive negative 5 square root of 5. So cancel. So 5 plus 5, 10. Then for the product, 5 positive 5 square root of 5 times 5 minus 5 square root of 5. So 5 squared minus 5 square root of 5 squared. Then 5 times 5, 25, minus, then cancel this square root, so 5 times 5. So 25 minus 5 times 5, 25 is equals to 0. So our quadratic function is x squared minus 10x. Then in our next example is 5 positive negative square root of 6. Then 5 positive negative square root of 6. Positive. So 5 negative square root of 6 plus. So, cancel 5 plus 5, 10. Then, for the product, 5 positive square root of 6 times 5 negative square root of 6. So, 5 times 5, 5 squared minus square root of 6 squared. So, cancel. 5 times 5 is 25, then minus 6. So, 25 minus 6 is equal to 19. So, our equation is x squared minus 10x plus 19. So, in our fourth example is 2 plus negative 7 square root of 2 over 2. Or to get the sum is 2 plus 7 square root of 2 over 2 plus 2 and negative 7 square root of 2 over 2 is equals to 4 over 2. So 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2. Our sum is 2. Then for the product, 2 plus 7 square root of 2 over 2 times 2 minus 7 square root of 2 over 2. So 2 squared minus 7 square root of 2 squared over 2. So 4 minus, so cancel this. 7 times 2 is equals to 14 over 2. Then 4 minus 14 is equals to 10 over 2. 10 divided by 2 is equals to 5. Then our equation is x squared, the sum, so negative 2x plus 5. Our next topic is remainder theorem. Our first example is x minus 1 divided by 3x cubed minus 10x squared plus 9x minus 2. 3x cubed divided by x is equals to 3x squared. Then 3x squared times x is equals to negative 3x cubed. Then 3x squared times negative 1 is positive 3x squared. So 0, then negative 10x squared plus 3x squared is negative 7x squared. Bring down 9x. So, negative 7x squared divided by x is equal to negative 7x. Then, negative 7x times x is equals to positive 7x squared. Then, negative 7x times negative 1 is negative 7x. So, 0 again. Then, 9x plus negative 7x is equals to positive 2x. Then, bring down negative 2. So, 2x divided by x is equals to 2. And positive 2. So, 2 times x is equals to 2x and negative 2x. Then, 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. So, our negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So, our remainder is 0. Then, our next example is x minus 5 square divided by x cubed minus 8x squared plus 17x minus 10. Then, x cubed divided by x is x squared. X squared times x is equals to negative x cubed. Then, x squared times negative 5x is positive 5x squared. So, 0. Then, negative 8 plus 5x squared is negative 3x squared. Bring down 17x. So, negative 3x squared divided by x is negative 3x. Then, negative 3x times x is 3x squared. Then, 3x squared times negative 5 is negative 15x. So, 0. Then, 17x plus negative 15x is 2x. So, bring down again the 10. Then, 2x divided by x is equals to positive 2. Then, 2 times x equals to negative 2x. Then, 2 times negative 5 is positive 10. So, our remainder again is 0. The remainder. Third theorem. Our first example is 4x squared plus 2x minus 11 divided by x plus 3. Then, let x plus 3 is equals to 0, then x is equals to negative 3. So, p of x is equals to 4x squared plus 2x minus 11. Then, x is negative 3, so p of negative 3, 4 negative 3 squared plus 2 negative 3 negative 11 minus 11. Then, negative 3 times negative 3 is equals to 9. 4, 9 plus 2 times negative 3 is equals to negative 6 minus 11. Then, 4 times 9 is equals to 36 plus negative 6 minus 11. Then, the p of negative 3 is equals to 19. Then, our second example is 5x squared minus 8x plus 6 divided by x minus 4. Then, x minus 4 is equals to 0. Then, x is equals to 4. Our p of x is equals to 5x squared minus 8x plus 6. Then, our x is 4. Then, our p of 4 is equals to 5 times 4 squared minus 8 times 4 plus 6. Then 4 times 4, so 5, 16 minus 8 times 4 is equals to 32 plus 6. Then 5 times 16 is equals to 80 minus 32 plus 6. Then our P of 4 is equals to 54. Our next topic is synthetic method to find the quotient and the remainder. So our first example is x cubed minus 3x squared minus x plus 20. Then x is equals to 2. So 2, 1 for the x cubed, then negative 3, then negative 1, then 20. So bring down 1. So 1 times 2 is equals to 2. Then negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 times 2, negative 2. Then negative 1 plus negative 2 is equals to negative 3. Then negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. So 20 plus negative 6 is 14. So our remainder is 14. Then our quotient is x squared minus x minus 3. So that. Then our second example is 2x cubed minus 13 x squared minus 20x plus 25. Then x is equals to 3. So 3. Then 2 for the x cubed, negative 13, negative 20, then 25. So bring down 2. 2 times 3 is equals to 6. Negative 13 plus 6 is equals to negative 7. Negative 7 times 3 is negative 21. Then 20 plus negative 20 plus negative 21 is negative 41. Then negative 41 times 3 is 100 and negative 123. Then 25 plus negative 123 is negative 98. So our remainder is 98. Then our quotient is 2x squared plus 7x minus 41. So to the third example and last is 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 8x minus 50. Then x is equals to 5. Then 2, negative 5, negative 8, and negative 50. So bring down 2. 2 times 5 is equals to 10. 10. So negative 5 plus 10. So 5. 5 times 5, 25. 25. Negative 25 plus 20. Negative 8 plus 25 is 17. Then 17 times 5 is 85. Then 85 negative 50 plus 85 is equals to 35. Then our remainder is 35. Then our quotient is 2x squared plus 5x plus 17.